You hear in the world that if you give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. And if you teach a man to fish, you feed him for a lifetime. But I think we should go and ask the man if he wants a fish. We are committed to being with people, to doing things with people rather than doing things for people.
We're not trying to change them or fix them or make them become who we think they should be. When we really love people, we are with them and we learn who they are.
We figure out what assets already exist in the community and we ask, what do you need? What is it that we can do to help you do this thing that you want to do?
We learned a couple of years ago that there was this woman, Emma Kennard, who had pulled together some people in the community into a neighborhood where they were growing vegetables and teaching children how to grow vegetables.
Down here and then dump it like that. Perfect.
We just enjoy the children just having a good time, watering and learning how to care for the vegetables.
One of our members helped her write for a grant from our denomination, and then a group came in and partnered with some other people in the community to build a shed. And the garden is flowing right now, and it continues to grow.
Well, I think what it does, it builds a community, and getting the families to talk and everyone to come together and just realize that we all got something in common.
The Boys and Girls Club sends some of their youth and some of their musical talent over to our Thursday night supper to help us out.
It's just really about combining our efforts together to give young people a platform to be of service.
It's a good cause to give back. I mean, there's nothing else I'd rather be spending my Thursday doing.
It makes me feel like I'm being really helpful.
They love being here, and we're looking forward to figuring out ways to even grow the relationship more.
I feel really grateful about being invited here because I feel like I'm helping a lot of people.
There is a school across the street called Morton Montessori. This school has a lot against them. The kids don't often have good family situations and always a lot of money. The building itself is having problems. And we have intentionally tried to partner with them.
I really haven't seen that type of relationship in all of my years in the school district. I haven't seen anyone like First Presbyterian, how they reach out.
We talked with the leadership over at Morton School. They said if there's anything we can do to help the older kids coming into this school be good leaders for the younger kids, we would like that. And so that's how the youth leadership program was born.
You talked about peer pressure. Remember that? You talked about bullies.
We've been teaching leadership skills, teaching personal responsibility.
Gentry and Julie wanted us to be a successful leader, and he wanted us to make good choices.
David and Goliath.
I'm seeing kids who were intimidated about not wanting to enter a church building, and now they feel much more comfortable here. This is basically a second home for them.
By the time they get in high school, they should have already kind of developed some traits that are going to be invaluable once they graduate and go out into the adult world. That's the hope.
Our motto is roots down, branches out. And I think that calls us to be involved with the people around us.
I love that image of, this really strong tree that's deeply rooted. I think it goes both to our roots in the community and also to be deeply rooted in God's love.
Our roots are in God's Word, in our worship, in our relationship with God and with each other, in our community. And out of all of that flows our ministry.
We're a little church here in this little corner of town, but if you ask people about our church, they know. They know that this is a working church.
I don't think that we can be who we are if we go someplace else.
We need to stay here. I really believe that. The neighborhood knows us and they rely on us.
They need to know that we're not going anywhere. And that's the message that we're sending out to this community, is that we're here for the long haul.
You know, First Presbyterian is here. It's not downtown. It's not on the other side of town. It's not in another town. It's here. It's rooted here, and this is where we stay.
Well, we've struggled. Is it a good stewardship to put money into bricks and mortar? That's been a struggle. And we've decided that the bricks and mortar are not what's important, but the space that the bricks and the mortar contain are not only important, but they're foundational to the life of our community.
It's a refuge, and that's what Christ is our refuge. So in some small broken way, it's a very holy place that cannot be replaced.
People sometimes have this idea that if you're in a place where there's a lot of poverty, in a place where there's a lot of pain, that that's a place where Jesus sort of isn't at. And what we find in this community is that even though there's a lot of pain, even though there's a lot of poverty, it's still a community that Jesus is near to.
We're all committed to the growth and development of Benton Harbor, to nurturing that growth and development of the community and the people in it.
And you can see that it's really a very vibrant community, and it's a place where it's not hard to find Jesus if you're looking.